What's up, everybody? Welcome back to SinglePlayer with Nathan Webb. We are back once again with some more doggone single player playing Harvest Moon. It's been a big week, everybody. Things just keep getting crazier and crazier, and life gets busier and busier, but that's okay, because we are back with some action happening here, and I'm ready for some action. We're gonna get a cow today, I do believe. We're gonna keep getting Potpourri to fall in love with us, madly in love with it. I think we're gonna start looking into getting a bigger house. I mean, we are amping up. Or maybe I'll start saving up for a rucksack or something. There's so many possibilities. At this point in the game, the options are just unlimited, people. How do you even know what to do when you got so many options? I don't even know the answer to that question, but I am prepared for a big day of a lot of action. I can't remember if I picked up all the chickens yet. I did, so we are good to keep on going. Let's go and pet the sheep, feed the sheep, pet the horse. Don't feed the horse because he just eats hay, apparently. That's how that works. I feel, it's time to shear him. Do I have the shear still? Cool. Shear the sheep, go sell the wool, making money, cash money. We're gonna get a cow. I mean, it is a big day. It is a big day up here. Get big and strong now, you horse. Just keep on keeping on, you know what I'm saying? Go get some chocolate, wrap it up, give it to Potpourri. Things are good, things are great. We are getting some action happening. So it's officially post-birthday now. If I sound like I'm slurring my words or I have a slight lisp, it's because I have an ulcer just right. No. Why? It's open. It just hasn't opened yet. Okay. Well, I have an ulcer on my tongue and it hurts so incredibly bad that I do not know what to do. Excuse me. And it's really quite the issue because I don't like it. I don't want it, but I am dealing with it and it hurts very bad. I'm hoping it will go away quickly so that I don't have to deal with it much longer. It's killing me, but it's been a big birthday. I went to something really cool. I might throw up a picture up here on the screen of something that I went to go and do. I went to something called the Boxcar Arcade, and it was awesome, you guys. It was so cool. It was this arcade that was also a bar, and it was set up inside of like an old boxcar rink, and it was so stinking cool. My wife thought of it and took me there, and we had a blast. It was really a lot of fun. Played a lot of classic arcade games. I started to annihilate at Pac-Man, but then the Mario Kart racing game opened up, so we had to wait for that. Of course. Oh, dang it. Of course it's not open till 11. There's so much to do and so little to do. Please tell me you're open on Fridays. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a cow since I can. Are you looking for something to buy? I'd like a cow, sir. Will you do the naming for me? Okay, so I didn't get any recommendations, so I am gonna name this cow. I'm gonna do a throwback to the classic days of, whoopsie. I'm gonna do a classic throwback to, I think that's how it's spelled. I can't remember if it's E-I or I-E. Well, Hef, as in heifer, which was the name of the cow from Rocko's Modern Life. And I loved that show, and so I feel like that's an appropriate name for the cow. I don't know when I'll be able to milk the cow. I imagine it'll take a while. Potpourri, my girl, my lady. My mom has a store, my brother looks after chickens. Man, your dialogue box is just riveting, I must admit. Will you take this? Thanks, I love it. My father trusts my brother so much. He wouldn't teach me anything, though. I'm sorry, Potpourri. You're still a babe. Take heart in that. You're a babe, girl. You're my babe. Oh, snap. You heard me. All right, well, we're just gonna keep on collecting things, selling things. Uh-oh. Well, it got so quiet, I got worried. I was like, oh no, am I hitting a scene? Because this is the beach I'm going to have to really avoid once summer hits, because I don't want any of the scenes to trigger with Ken or whatever his name is, whoever moves here. I don't want, no, oh dang it. Ugh, well, that's that then. Whoopsie doopsie. Was an accident, I swear. But yeah, the picture I threw up on the screen there is a picture of my wife. She annihilated, I mean straight up annihilated me and everyone at the Marvels vs. Capcom. I don't know what I like. I've never even known her to like video games, but all of a sudden she just nailed it in this doggone Marvel vs. Capcom. She was just creaming them. She made it pretty high up there in the rounds. She was straight up spamming with War Machine, and she just, whatever, her fingers just lined up perfectly. And she knew the moves to do, and she was creaming everybody. It got to the point where she got tired and she didn't want to play anymore, but she was still like, she couldn't stop losing. She got to the point where her poor little wrists were hurting. That was how bad it got, apparently. Pretty funny stuff. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was a good time. Hopefully getting that computer sometime soon, you guys. I know you're tired of hearing that. but I promise it will happen one of these days and get that connection. I've got some exciting games. Hopefully I've got some exciting games coming up this week. We'll see how the rest of the day goes for me, if I'm able to record and do some stuff like that. But if I'm able to record some more games today, I've got some new games on the docket and some new ideas and things like that. So it's all just a matter of how in the world do I get it all done? How do I fit all the time in the world? The problem is that I don't really get to play video games for myself much anymore because I'm so busy playing games for the channel. And so that's kind of a bummer, because I got to keep that spark going. You know, you got to stay inspired. I think that's the problem. And those of you that are Let's Players out there can comment on this, and I'd be very interested in hearing your opinion. But I think that's the problem with one player Let's Play. Whenever it's just you, I don't know, it's something about it. It takes down on the... I don't even know how to describe it, but it just takes away some of the spark. When you're playing by yourself, something about playing with a friend, you know, you have that entertainment value of you're both playing together, and that's fun and entertaining. But whenever it's separate and you're just by yourself playing a game, I don't know. It's tough. It's difficult. It's different. Like Couch Collab is completely different. I'm sure if you've ever watched any of my Couch Collabs, whether with Hogan or with Ryan, or my stuff with Anthony and Brian, whatever it may be, I'm sure you've noticed there's just a difference in my personality, and that's probably just the way it is with everybody. Personality changes a little bit. You're able to let loose and kind of be silly instead of just trying to go with the flow of the game and make sure that you're actually entertaining and doing something. It's just a different environment altogether. And I kind of like it, but I also kind of hate it at the same time, you know? Maybe that's just me. I would like to do something with some guests more often, but it's hard. That's the nice thing about single player, and the nice thing about one player Let's Plays is that you can do it all yourself. So like I can record this right now, and I record most mornings, as you guys know, and it's no problem because I don't have to rely on anybody else. But as soon as I have to rely on other people, well, then you've got a whole nother thing going on, and it's tricky. So, all right, I want to see... You know what? I don't think I can see, though. Well, I'm going to just keep on excavating rocks here before we move on to the next day. I feel like I need to make sure that I have some rocks, try and have some revenue built up for tomorrow. Got to keep making money. That's the name of the game, baby. Name of the game is making money, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I want to start some new stuff. I want to be able to do... I'm thinking about... Maybe this will be a planning sesh for me to get out. You guys can get in on the planning for single player. And let me know what you think of these ideas. But I have some thoughts. I'd like to do another podcast. That might be coming up soon. That's going to be a surprise. I don't want to tell you guys too much about that one. Might have another podcast coming up soon, either on single player or on another channel or something like that. And that might be happening at some point in the near future. But I think I'd like to start like once a week, take one of my slots, either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, and turn it into, although this is kind of defeating the purpose of the whole reason I even started this doggone thing, but maybe turn it into a one-off, like one-off Fridays or something, and I always do a new game there. I don't ever do a game in a series, because I feel like I'm noticing some detraction. I know you're not really supposed to talk about this stuff, but whatever. I'm still small on a channel. Nobody's going to care. But I've noticed some detraction on my videos, especially on YouTube. I know that Adpocalypse is happening and whatever and all that, but I've just noticed that my views are plummeting, and they were already small to begin with, so it's even easier to notice when they're really going downhill. And so I'm trying to figure out, what maybe is going wrong. And I've noticed that most of my series, the first episode does really well, and then it kind of declines from here on out. At least I'm speaking on YouTube purposes. On VidMe, things are staying pretty steady. So I'm happy with how things are going over there, but I don't know. I just wonder if maybe it wouldn't be better if I tried to do some more games for just like one day. Just do like a single session. And Lord knows I have enough of them on my doggone Steam account. I have like 400 games. I love Humble Bundle, and I do like every Humble Bundle that comes out. And so I'm racking up games by the dozens, really. And so I'd like to play some of them and actually get them out there. And they're fun games. My only concern is just how much RAM they would use, and my computer just can't crack it, dude. Just can't crack it. It does its best. It tries genuinely hard, I'm convinced, but it's just not enough. Is it raining? Oh, great. I love rainy days. That's wonderful. I should have planted something yesterday. If I would have known it would have rained. I didn't know it. But yeah, let's see. So that's one thing I'm thinking about starting, is doing more one-off series. I'd like to bring the reviews back now that I have a little bit more time. Right, I have a little bit more time. That's a nice sentiment there. I wish I had more time, but It feels like I should because I'm out of school. It feels like summer should be the time whenever you do have more time. I surely do not. I wish I did. It sounds like a dream, but it feels like I could never quite get a break. But yeah, I'd like to bring some reviews back. I really enjoyed doing those. They were fun to put together, and I really got to stretch my editing muscles for those, but they take so much time. Time that I just don't have to give, unfortunately. Come here, cow. Hef, why are you mad? Was I supposed to feed you yesterday? I just bought you. Did they send you to me hungry? What in the world? Can't believe Hef is not happy. Well, Hef, you're eating today, so whatever. You can be sassy if you want to. But yeah, podcasts and one-offs and more reviews, hopefully. Those are all just things that I'm kind of wanting. I don't know if they'll necessarily happen or if they're realistic at all. I did just get the new Samsung Galaxy S8, which has a really cool feature if you're not aware. It has this really cool feature where you're able to record from your phone really simplistically and really clean. And so maybe I'll start doing that. Who knows? I don't know. That's another avenue, another thing that I can do on my own time. So maybe you'll see some iPhone games. Are there any iPhone games or not? Oh, wow, that's ironic already. Are there any games like I meant phone games? Are there any phone games that you'd want to see? I mean, is there anything you can think of that might be entertaining, something that might be fun? I know most of them are just pay to play or just idle games, and that's no fun, but maybe there's some games in there that you guys might like. I'd be happy to throw something your way in that variety. I think that's fun. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think it's fun. Let's go ahead and sell these things. But yeah, it's super simple. I was actually kind of blown away by how easy it was and just quick. And it's just, I switched from Team iPhone, which was a tough decision, let me tell you. That was a hard switch to make, but I did it. I'm alive, I survived, and I prefer it. Believe it or not, I prefer it. I mean, it's honestly better. And I can't believe I'm saying that. It's kind of scary, but it's the truth. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely think it's better. I'm preferring it over the iPhone. Here's my problem with the iPhone is that they've just done the same thing over and 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 over. And who wants that? You know, it's so, yes, it's consistent. I'll give them that. But it's too consistent. It's too much of the same thing. 5,000, okay. It's just too much of the same thing over and over and over. And I want something, I want innovation. That's what I signed on whenever I started with Apple. I signed on with Apple because I wanted innovation, and then all of a sudden they just stopped caring. They stopped caring about innovation and started caring more about exclusivity. And that's kind of my thoughts on them. I still like the Mac. It's just so clean. I know. Unfortunate. Oh, I didn't read. Oh, well. I don't know what you said, but here's some chocolate. Don't tell anyone, though. Okay, I don't know what you said, but that's fine. Good deal. Got that out of the way. I've already got the plants sold. I'm trucking along. This is a day for trucking. Well, I need to figure out, is there a place where I can put this chocolate so that I can have it for tomorrow? No. Why do they not? It's very irritating that I have such a small rucksack and I can't put anything in there of worth. Ugh, bah. It's very irritating. I'm over it, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because I don't want to accidentally sell my chocolate because then I don't have anything to give Potpourri tomorrow. And that's no bueno. I need to make sure that I have something for her tomorrow. But at the same time, it's like, well, I also want to sell things. And I like to sell things as quickly as possible because I don't want to waste time. I want to get as much things as possible. But if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up selling my chocolate. And then I ruin my entire plan. And tomorrow is ruined, which is something I do not want. I actually am kind of one. I already almost did it. I mean, that was so close. You guys have no idea how close that was. It's going to end up happening. And I'm going to rage, and I'm going to be mad, and I'm going to throw my computer on the dang floor, and you guys are going to be mad because the single player will be gone because his computer's broken, and then we're all just mad. Okay, he's not open on Saturdays. Well, good. Of course he's not open on Saturdays. Why would he be open on a Saturday? Duh. That's just a dumb thing, Nathan. But yeah, like I said, this has been kind of a little bit of a venting, not venting, but a brainstorming sesh on the future of single player. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on what you think. What do you think the future of single player is? What do you think it looks like? What would you like to see? What kind of innovative thoughts would you have for this channel? What do you think it needs to be? How do you think I need to grow it? What ways can it grow? I'm always curious. I'm always interested in other people's opinions. I love keeping up with other viewers, small time channels here on VidMe and over on YouTube, and just keeping up with them and seeing how they grow, how they build, what techniques do they use, what means do they have, what interests them, what drives them, what unique thing do they bring to the table. I find it fascinating. And so I'd be very interested if you guys have a chance, if you're watching this video and you have a chance to make a little comment, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know, what do you think makes single player unique? What's something that I do that's different? Is there anything? Maybe there's not. Maybe you need to say, hey, SingleP, you need to think a little harder because what you're doing ain't good enough, dude. And that's fine. I will take that criticism. I will take it and I will say, well, what is different about me? Let's break it down. I'm not as good as beatboxing as AJ Sunshine. Sorry. But yeah, what do you think? What makes me unique? Or what would you like to see more of here on SingleP? What do you hate? I'll take that too. Constructive is fine. What doesn't work? What's gotten old? Are these series stale? Do I need to reconsider the series plan? Is that no bueno? That's fine. I mean, I'm still probably going to do it because I kind of love it and I really enjoy it. But hey, we can talk about it. We can figure it out. Look at how long this field is. I mean, who would ever have this much time? Will I ever get this much time? All right, let's see how much I made. This will tell us what we're doing tomorrow. Not even anything. I barely made a dime. Holy moly, how did I barely make a dime? I gave you so much, Zach. Takakura. Oh, your shipment's coming. I'm counting on you now. Well, I'm not counting on you. You're jipping me. You're jipping me, Dang it. Well, people, me and Takakura Zach are just going to tell you. Well, I guess I'm just going to tell you that I will see you guys in the next episode of Harvest Moon over here on Single Player. Thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. Appreciate your view. I would appreciate it if you would, I'm just going to take a nap. I'd appreciate it if you'd give me an upvote or give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down and a comment. Just let me know what you think. If this is your first time, feel free to start over from the start of the series or with another of these series. Make sure to follow me on all my social media accounts, my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all that. And I will catch you guys in the next one.